homes and buying, different things. And so, I mean, I don't know exactly what he's doing. So, I mean, I haven't seen him in quite some time.
Saying like that, people's getting money, man. Things change. I don't care whether it's your father, mother, whoever.
100 million. If he's burning through 5, 6, 7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities.
Members of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s own family have started speaking publicly following the reported $42 million financial setback. His father revealed that what began as a casual discussion about a car quickly escalated into a tense dispute, ultimately causing a major rift between them. Reflecting on the situation, he remarked that wealth can transform people, expressing frustration over how success and money seemed to change the dynamic of their relationship.
We had, at one time, we was coming up, we have never had an argument in our life, me and him. Then we had an argument on what was the name of it? HBO. We was on HBO. Then another time we argued over by the car. I'm saying, man, what is all this about now? I'm just saying, and we never had no argument. All of a sudden, I don't know. I'm just telling you, man. It is what it is. Sometimes, when people it ain't about me training or anything like that. People's getting money, man. Things change. I don't care whether it's your father, mother, whoever. Father, mother, brother, sister, name it. If sometimes when people get money.
Jeff Mayweather also shared his perspective, saying he feels puzzled and uneasy about the direction Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been taking lately. He admitted that many of Floyd's recent decisions are difficult for him to understand, especially the constant stream of new ventures and property purchases. According to Jeff, Floyd's life after stepping away from professional boxing appears somewhat unsettled. He highlighted the contradiction of Floyd announcing his retirement, yet repeatedly returning to the ring for exhibition bouts. From Jeff's point of view, it seems Floyd has struggled to move on, remaining closely tied not only to the spotlight, but also to the financial opportunities that come with it.
I have no idea. I mean, like I said, I don't necessarily see Floyd very much, so we don't really get a chance to talk very much, and so I don't really know what's going on. I know he's doing things that to better his life, like buying homes and buying different things. And so, I mean, I don't know exactly what he's doing. So, I mean, I haven't seen him in quite some time. And I haven't heard about him talking about doing any more exhibitions.
At one point, Floyd Mayweather Jr. boldly claimed, "When it comes to legalizing bank robbing, I'm the best." The remark reflected both his confidence in business and the brash attitude he often displayed publicly. He made the statement during the peak of his career, a time when his fights regularly generated massive, multi-million-dollar earnings. Today, however, those words carry a different tone. What once sounded like a boast about financial dominance now feels more like a defense of high-risk money decisions. The same confidence that fueled his success may also have prevented him from recognizing the potential dangers that lay ahead.
A quick heist. I'm gonna let y'all know this. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. At the end of the day, I'm the smart one. Because I don't care if you write good about me, you write bad about me, just keep writing about me.
A former associate who once worked closely with Floyd Mayweather Jr. shared a surprising claim about his financial habits. According to him, even during the most profitable periods of Floyd's career, his spending often exceeded the money coming in. The source explained that regardless of how enormous the monthly earnings appeared, sometimes rumored to be in the billions, his expenses were reportedly even greater. Important obligations such as taxes, recurring costs, and other financial responsibilities were often overlooked, With a pattern like that, maintaining long-term wealth became nearly impossible. Before long, the fortune that once seemed endless reportedly began shrinking rapidly, gradually disappearing under the pressure of constant and uncontrolled spending.
Look, man, you know, we both made some real money, but you know, you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
Shit, he probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes. We say we made $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved
that's
up.
A fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but you know, me and you, we never count nobody's paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got 10 billion. And I hope he get out of this problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out, like whatever the tab is. You know, he should be able to wire that.
I think he could do that with no problem. I think he got all the money in the world. I think they may not want it. Some different countries be wanting different things. Think about it. How many times have, you know, we've been involved with something and we go, nah, man, we just throw some paper at it. And I'm talking back in the days when we was doing our little 1-2s.
Correct.
And nah, they don't want to drop the case. You'd be like, I'll put the money up for the lawyer. I'll put the money up for the bail. They don't want to drop it. And you find yourself 9-10 months later sitting there like, oh shit, this is getting real. So I think that's the problem he going through. I think it may be getting real.
Wow. That's crazy, man. And you would figure his big homie Al Heyman would rectify it.
Al's a powerhouse. Al's that dude. Al should be able to rectify anything. He's a Harvard lawyer.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has long emphasized that he operates on his own terms. He prides himself on negotiating his own deals, approving his own payments, and not relying on anyone else to make decisions for him. That level of independence played a major role in his success inside the boxing world. However, that same approach hasn't worked as smoothly in the business arena. In finance, building a team of experienced advisors and professionals is usually considered a wise move rather than a sign of weakness. Yet Floyd's preference for handling everything alone has reportedly contributed to questionable investments and struggles with managing his wealth effectively.
Floyd Mayweather, after the Aaron Chambers fight, went to Monaco and put 11 million on black. Like 50 million on black.
Everyone earns their own money. You do what you want with your money. Right?
Yeah.
But to an extent, I don't respect it because you're someone that's in such a seat of influence. Especially when like, we were younger. We used to
look up to Floyd.
What's he teaching the guys coming up? Well, spunk your money on
casino, dumb shit.
Work so hard to get it and then throw it away in the casino. Like, come on, man.
That's the thing. It's like that lifestyle. Floyd is not. Why do you think he'd come back doing exhibitions and that, bro?
Sure.
Probably, I don't think Floyd. Don't get me wrong.
I think his level of broke is our level of rich.
The flair for spectacle has always been part of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s public persona. One notable moment was his dramatic arrival in Mexico, where he made an entrance riding on a tank, just one of many bold displays designed to capture attention. However, staging these kinds of extravagant moments often requires significant spending on things that offer little lasting value. What might look like simple showmanship on the surface can also point to a deeper pattern, the pressure to uphold a larger-than-life image, even when that image may no longer align with reality.
Come on.
One of the more unsettling allegations came from Gervonta Davis, a fighter who has previously been associated with Floyd Mayweather Jr. as a mentor. Davis claimed that Floyd was at one point detained in Dubai over unpaid debts connected to luxury jewelry purchases, but if accurate, the situation would suggest that Mayweather may have been struggling to maintain the expensive lifestyle he is known for. A figure who was once viewed as untouchable inside the ring is now surrounded by speculation about financial trouble. Rumors that even the most extravagant social media displays cannot easily silence.
I'm speechless if this is true, but Floyd Mayweather supposedly is held hostage in Dubai. Gervonta Davis suggested this, who I believe is signed under Floyd Mayweather. Then Floyd responded back of posting a video of Tank dancing on his IG, saying, "We always knew he had sugar in the tank. Like, actually, that's insane posting this online. I'm not even kidding. And then Tank went on his IG story to say this.
Yo, them people over in Dubai that money. Tell them get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia.
And Floyd responded back saying he should fight Shakur instead. I have no clue what is going on with this beef, but they're basically saying that Floyd Mayweather is broke and owes people money and he's hiding in Dubai. I'm actually speechless if any of that is remotely true, but I kind of can see that coming. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Logan Paul and Jake Paul, like 2 years ago, said that Floyd is actually broke. And it low-key might be true, but we'll see what happens.
Reports suggest a recurring trend in the financial habits of Floyd Mayweather Jr. According to various claims, he frequently obtained high-end luxury items while postponing payment or leaving the bills unsettled. Sources connected to businesses in Dubai have said that some vendors eventually became hesitant to work with him after several alleged situations where payments were delayed or never completed due to a lifestyle built around credit, public image, and pushing obligations into the future is difficult to maintain indefinitely. No matter how wealthy someone appears, ignoring financial responsibilities can eventually lead to serious problems.
The Tank's come out with a bit of a mad statement, and he said that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai because he owes people money and he can't pay them, or won't pay them, one or the other. Before I carry on, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Now for me, the idea that one of the richest men in the world cannot pay somebody in Dubai is a bit mad. However, Tank Davis has come out and said ask Floyd to go live right now, and he can't. Which is a fair point, and knowing how Mayweather's ego is, if it was possible for him to go live, he would be responding to this straight off the bat. Now that being said, it wasn't that long ago since we saw that video call between him and Bill Haney on the internet. And whether this is true or not, I do not know. It could just be Tank throwing shots at Floyd Mayweather, because I know that that relationship has been a little bit ropey in the last few years. But you never know, especially with somebody like Mayweather, who sometimes comes across with a bit of a god complex. Maybe he's just tried screwing the wrong people. But let me know what you guys think to this. Do you think that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai? Or do you think this is just Tank Davis stirring up some stuff? Let me know in the comments. As always, like, favourite, save a share, all appreciated. Please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Peace out.
Gervonta Davis also suggested that Floyd Mayweather Jr. struggles with allowing other fighters to outshine him. While this competitiveness is natural in the boxing world, it points to a deeper issue. An ego that resists stepping aside to Floyd's determination to stay at the pinnacle, no matter the cost, appears driven by a fear of being forgotten. Yet, this same mindset can inadvertently hold back the very athletes he has mentored, potentially harming his long-term legacy more than protecting it.
Mayweather set you up against Pedraza. Did you really think Pedraza was going to beat you? Later.
He didn't know how good I was and how I would like handle the situation, so he just threw me out there.
Why do you think he's not 30 out?
He was hurt. I mean, not even hurt. He was just bad. First of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. Why the fuck would you say Terrence Crawford should fight? Finna be there. That don't make no fucking sense. He don't never want to see nobody be better than him. I'm telling you.
You was next in line. Just so you next in line.
Is there like a for Dale's brother? Yes.
And last question, guys.
Is there like a love-hate for Floyd? Like,
yeah,
fighter.
Yeah, I love the fighter. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if he was like chill, like he'll be the smoothest. But he's not. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter. And my bad. And he
Outfield is
because I don't want to say like he's just a scumbag, but it's like he's a great fighter, and sometimes he can be good, but it's like it's always I'm this, I'm that, and
thank you very much. I will see you at 5:30.
It just I don't know.
Although Floyd Mayweather Jr. has claimed that certain fights brought in over $350 million, insiders indicate that many of these figures were likely overstated. Actual payouts in some instances reportedly hovered around $60 million, that this tendency to exaggerate earnings may be intended to maintain a larger-than-life public image. At the same time, it raises questions about whether the fortune he flaunts is truly as enormous or as tangible as he portrays to fans.
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
And cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
He owed that money to the IRS. How much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this. He makes so much money that there's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash.
He has $15 million worth of cars.
Congrats. You can sell those.
How about Mayweather?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set, He was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
But
I don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
I think he still needs the money.
I don't think he needs the money. But when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending,
it's a lot of expenses.
Yeah.
Hey, who said Floyd ain't still out here doing big deals? Money Mayweather just inked a massive $402 million real estate deal in New York City, buying up 60 apartment buildings from Black Spruce Management, the equivalent of 1,000 apartment units. Now, Floyd said the goal is to be able to provide affordable housing to families that need it. Most of the units are located in Upper Manhattan. And he said that when he was a kid, his dream was just to be able to own a home and that you can achieve anything if you put your mind to it. Damn, Floyd just bought the block. I'm proud of Floyd. He's come a long way. This is a guy who was once seen burning money in a nightclub. He spent $17 million on a watch. Not to pocket watch him, but people looked at him for years like, yo, he wastes a lot of money. Does he ever give back? And now he's providing affordable housing? Damn, Money Mayweather's come a long way. This is a real good look. It shows evolution. It shows maturity. Not to mention, it's always great to see another person of color become a landlord in New York City.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
And I'm pointing like this because all of it. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. All this money man's. No partners. All by myself. For 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started. If that's safe to say, I should say.
But we might see it more in New York, maybe?
Well, I live in New York.
I know. By the way, I saw you bought like 40 apartments or something.
Well, no, actually,
I think you bought New York. I mean, oh my God.
I didn't buy New York, but I feel like everyone should own a piece of the earth. And I feel like you can't go wrong with New York real estate. So what I did was, in one of my portfolios, because I don't know the exact number, because they said if you know how much money you got, you really don't have no money. So if you know how many buildings you got, you don't really have no buildings. So I think I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more.
The only person who's been able to do like that is Floyd Mayweather. He's the only guy who's been able to just be balling out of control, constantly flashing money, $1 million watches, a fleet of super expensive cars, and still fucks everybody up. The thing about Floyd is he never lost his discipline. Floyd would famously run home from the nightclub. So he would go out in Vegas, he'd be partying. It looked like he's partying, he's drinking water. And then he would have his driver drive, and with his fucking pants on, jeans on, he would jog home. I mean, the dude was always trained.
50 Cent and Mayweather.
Yeah.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened?
As he was actually going into jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions. As he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC. So technically, Floyd is a golden boy fighter. They built the whole show. Yeah. When he comes home, there's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign, where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that. When he finally does bring up the actual situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that. Like, Floyd, he ain't that, man. I'm telling you, man, like if they push me to a certain point, I'll mess up in front of everybody. Cause it's just the way I'm brought up. Like I never ran from anything because I never had nobody to go to. I've always had where I'm going, home to get me.
My thing is that we can't fuck up the money. We can't fuck up the money no matter what. We can fuck up a lot of things. We can fuck up the club. We can fuck up a house. We can fuck up a car, but we can't fuck up the money.
So you mean to tell me at the minute where your uncle and...
I knew a fine was coming instantly.
You knew a fine was coming?
I knew it.
But not one piece of your thing said, let me go snuff Judah real quick.
No.
No?
I was already taking care of business.
Okay, all right. You said, fuck that, let's stay on the back.
Let's keep it, my thing was this. We're professionals. I'm not an amateur. This is not a street fight. So when you're a professional and you're a veteran, you got experience. Wow.